Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Royal drama as we got a report that Igbi had, gone down like to sit on the floor in the palace of the Ooni of Ife. That is, immediately she entered, that she was on the floor because she felt so bad over what had happened. Now, they said for 3 days she had not come into the palace, and she's been busy doing her own stuff. You do know that they said there is a mansion where they are all staying right now, that even when they come into the palace, they have given them restrictions. But because of what happened last week, where they say Bloblo had entered the palace and the car knocked and they had to go to the Odua traditional court and all the drama. Last week was so full of drama. It was a whole lot. And they said the Ooni of Ife made a decision allegedly to get female guards on duty, like, to bring 2 female guards. That this would be the first time where there will be female guards right there on duty, okay, amongst the guards, the royal guards, okay. And now the reason why they decided to incorporate female guards happens to be because they want thorough search before the Oloris will come in. Now, that is something that they say has never ever happened before. So right now, Igbi was not informed of this change that was made. They said that when she just got into the palace of the Ooni of Ife, these guards were there and they asked her to come into a private place where they will search her. And she was like, what the heck are you talking about, and where is this coming from? And they told her that it is the new rule from the monarch, that Ooni of Ife had left an order that any Olori who would not allow herself to be searched in the palace, before getting into the palace, that is apart from the 2 Oloris, that's Olori Naomi and Dr. Elizabeth, any other person, they should not allow that person to come into. They should search their bags, search everywhere. And they said this was really, she felt so bad that she went down inside that hall where they were searching her, and they said she sat down and she was basically feeling as bad as anybody can be, because there's no humiliation or no embarrassment that will be as big as that. You remember when Ooni of Ife got married to her like over a year ago? Ooni of Ife had, called her the Yeyoluwa of the source, and she maintained that it was something she had always wanted. She was very happy. Everybody celebrated with her at that time. Who would have thought that at this time things would have gone this south and be what they are right now, such that before you get into your own matrimonial home again, they will have to search you like a complete stranger. That did not go well with her, that she felt so bad and she cried so much, like she cried and cried, that she never ever bargained for that. So if this information we are hearing is the truth, it's been a whole wall of regret for some of these Oloris. And that is why they say that whatever way you make your bed, so you shall lie on it. And you know that you cannot continue to fight a daughter of Zion and continue to do all of these things and think you get away with it. Right now, it's not just the Ooni of Ife who is fighting with these Oloris. Every other person seems to be fighting them. The gods are fighting them. The deities are fighting them. And today is snake, tomorrow is this, next tomorrow is that, next tomorrow is a car that is knocked, and all of that. And they said that it was basically because of that incident with Bloblo last week that made the Ooni of Ife to take this decision. You know that they said that the Ooni of Ife had said when they are coming in, they should remove their beads, that they're allowed to wear earrings, but anything like local beads and all of that, they should remove them, and nobody is allowed to wear beads around their waist and enter the palace. So there's a way they are checking them. Basically, they won't tell them. I don't know if they'll tell them to remove the wrappers, because most of them will wear wrapper, wear big dresses. I don't know how they want to check beads. If a woman is carrying beads on her waist, how do you tell that woman to open her waist for you to check beads? Because most most of these beads that they are wearing and entering the palace of the Oni of Ife are said to, be carrying some kind of jazz or something, okay? Like they used to put a lot of jazz inside the beads, and like that was what happened. And they say this will not be the first time that is happening right there in the palace. We saw what happened the other day. If that information we got is the truth, they said Bloblo had said that the only thing she had that she was coming into the palace was a bead, and that bead was gifted to her by Igbi, that she brought that bead from Hajj when she came from Saudi Arabia. Meanwhile, Igbi said the beads that she gifted Bloblo is the bead that she gifted every other person, that maybe Bloblo needs to say what she was actually bringing in. Up until now, nobody knows, because Igbi has denied having anything to do with whatever she was bringing in that caused that problem with her car. You know that they have fortified that palace. If all the information we keep getting is the truth, that the palace has been so fortified that right now it's not business as usual. You just cannot get up and come in with whatever you want to come into the palace with anymore. It's not like that anymore. That is what we are hearing. And so if you bring anything right into the palace, you will you'll be made to pay for it. And they said that was what happened, and that was how that car engine knocked. And with that experience that they had last week, they said that happens to be the reason why Ooni of Ife decided to bring a female royal guard to the palace, so that they will be able to search lots of people who are coming in. But the question I am also asking is that, are they searching everybody that is coming in, or they are just searching the Oloris? Because there is even a possibility that Olori may decide to give it to some other person to bring in if they have something that they really want to bring in. And so the question is that, are they searching every other person, or they are just searching the Olori? This is not a small thing. And they said she made a lot of problem. That is Igbi, that she made so much problem with the royal guard. And she said that is not acceptable. She's not going to allow anybody humiliate her like that. But at the end of the day, she had to do what she had to do, because they didn't allow her go in. And because they did not allow her go in, she had to really accept that they should search her. And they searched her. There was nothing before she went into the palace. And they said while she was going into the palace, she was crying the entire time. Like, she was crying so much, because she felt really disappointed that this is like her lowest ebb in the palace of the Oni of Ife. Do not forget, these are all alleged information, rumored and speculated information. I told you I do not live in the palace of the Oni of Ife, neither am I related to the monarch or related to anyone who is related to them. I'm just a blogger. Whatever I get, I bring it here. It's also my responsibility to let you know that whatever you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt. So if this information is true, we heard that this woman cried so much because God insisted they had to search her before entering into the palace. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Thank you.